To see you guys here today. Hi everybody. Hey, welcome. Hey everyone. Michael White Runs. We're here today to do a reading for earth signs. We're doing earth signs today. I'm excited. There's so much to unpack here with the earth signs, so we should definitely get started. Let's see here. I'm gonna timestamp everything. The energies today have been so intense, so wild. So if I look a little tired, it's the energy has just been, it's been a lot. And it's like, what is that word? Yeah, we're just trying to get through it, okay? So Taurus, we're gonna do 1 minute mark. Right on time for the 1 minute mark. How's everybody doing? Hopefully you guys are doing good, feeling good. Mm. Mm. Taurus, I have it feels like you came out of a cycle or a situation that was so overbearing, overwhelming. It almost felt like some version of you, your inner child, felt very imprisoned wherever you were at, whatever you were doing, whatever you're engaging in. It's your inner child feels trapped here. I think you noticed this after a while. You realize that like nothing is worth, like it's like you realize you can't put anything over your inner child or put anyone above your inner child, because you're going to end up resentful or in pain, a lot of pain. And here's justice. It almost seems like you understand that if you've been putting everyone above your inner child, or you've just been neglecting the inner child, it's like you see that. And the justice here for you would be like to balance that. The realization is there. Now the action would be you putting yourself first. And I feel like Taurus, you're going to do that this week, and it's going to break your heart. The only reason I say that is because you have a three swords here. The minute you free yourself from whatever these situations are that are causing you to choose others, situations, places, work opportunities above your own self, you're choosing to break away from that, and you're going to speak your truth. You're going to say some things to some people that are actually going to put it's out of respect of self. You're going to say some things to people that they probably didn't expect, but you're doing it for yourself because you need to be heard, or these truths needs to be revealed. You're going to reveal some truths to some people, say some truths to some people, or even your boss, and it's to ultimately free you. I don't think you're doing it to prove a point. I think you're doing it to stand up for yourself. It's a form of respect for self, and I think you've needed to do this for a while, and now you're going to do it. For some of you guys, if it's work related, you've been letting your boss, like, you know, treat you the way they do, or put too much responsibility on you, and it's gotten to the point where like it's overwhelming you, or it's at the cost of self, your self-care, right? For others is family. You're about to stand up to your siblings, your parents. Somebody did something to you, hurt you recently, and then you have to speak up for yourself. Whether this person realizes it or not, it doesn't matter. You stated your truth, and it's gonna hurt. It hurts you because you're processing whatever the pain is. And it's also scary. Some of you guys are going to be scared or feeling weird because you stood up for yourself. You spoke your truth. And I think when you do that, not only do you liberate yourself, but because you're not used to doing that around certain people, certain situations or establishments, it feels weird. But ultimately, what you're doing with the Three of Pentacles is this should be community, partnership, working together, collaborations. But I'm not getting that. I'm getting this is your heart, and you're detangling from certain. It's like again, if you've never spoken up for yourself, it's scary. But now you're clearing that out. You're clearing it out, right? You're healing the heart. Your heart is getting healed here. Judgment comes out again. It's like, that's the whole point. It's justice for you here. This season, this week, it's justice for you. Now, when you speak your truth to certain people, they might not understand it, and that's fine. The whole point is you did it for you, but now the next step would be, will you keep involving yourselves or putting yourself in situations that cause you to be left unheard or feeling, in a sense, disrespected? Judgment's being called here today. Now, judgment talks about endings. The world came after that, but it was in reverse. So this talks about endings and conclusions, right? We talk about 9, forgiving yourself. This is self-amends in a way. This is an amends to yourself because, again, you're apologizing to yourself for allowing people and situations to disrespect you in the way that they do. So with judgment, again, endings and conclusions, what steps can you take from now on as a living amends to self for tolerating people walking all over you, your boss giving you too much, and you just saying okay, right? Like, what are some of the examples that you can think of right now that are aligned to what we're talking about today? Hey, Silver, welcome. Hey, Isabella, welcome. Can you do me? No, we're on a live. We're doing a reading right now. We're on Taurus. Okay. Empress. This is my coming out. The shy card. Finally being seen. But again, if you never felt seen or recognized, it's because you didn't do it for yourself. This season, you get a chance to, again, forgive yourself for not being, kinder to yourself, for not putting yourself first. This is all about forgiveness this week. Do you forgive yourself for the way you've treated yourself? Happy Valentine's, Shazev. Alex, if you don't stop, I'm going to block you because you're disrespecting my channel, and I do not tolerate disrespect. This is what we're talking about right now. Get with the program or get the fuck out. All right, anything else for Taurus? Say some stupid shit too, Alex. Go ahead. Say some dumbass shit to me right now. All right. 7 of Wands. 7 of Wands. What's the 7 of Wands? Let's clarify this. We got a 7. We had 3s, 7s, and 7s. Yeah. This is, again, freedom. This is freedom. Some of you guys are going to go through a real transformation the minute you start living with love and respect for self, because you do it for you. It's going to show. Now you're going to start, you may not necessarily leave the environment you're in, which it's highly recommended you do, because if you're around situations or places that don't value you as you are, you should not be there. But again, to each his own free will. If you're going to start showing up a different way, and you're going to start clashing with people. Because people expect to see you a certain way to give in. And because you're not doing that anymore, little by little, we're work in progress. But because you're not doing that anymore, you're going to clash with certain people. And so this is going to be the opportunity. God's going to kind of guide you to go somewhere else. Your time in this environment is up. Which is why there's so much clashing, right? Because, again, people expect you to be a certain way. They've pushed cross boundaries many, many times, and you've allowed it. And now because you're not doing that, there's going to be issues. All of a sudden, people might have issues with you. They might talk about you. All of a sudden, your boss may not, give you a promotion, or they may, all of a sudden, it's just issues left and right. And again, this is the opportunity. If you should have been left, this is the time to leave, right? Knight of Wands, you understand that? Because you're changing on the inside, right? Everything on the outside needs to change as well. So now you're going to be guided to go somewhere else. Some of you guys are wondering what the next steps are. You don't know, but you're sitting still in faith that the divine is going to show you the next steps, because you are moving in divine guidance. With divine guidance, I apologize. This is you asking the divine, like, where can you go to next? Where do you see yourself going? And what environment do you see yourself stepping into that is going to reflect the level of respect that you have for self? So if you're attracting environments where it's the same shit all of the time, it's a lesson. If you are done with that and you're really putting yourself first and your needs first, you're going to attract a different type of environment with different lessons. But the point is, are you ready for the new? Are you ready for something new that reflects, you know, the level of version that you are now? And I think that's what it is. You're asking for something different because you're different. That's growth, guys. It's work in progress. You guys can be doing good one day and then going back to your old ways, right? But we're doing it little by little. There's progress here, guys. There's so much to be proud of here. Hey, Michael, welcome, welcome. That's right, Cappy. I'm on the second day of Gemini. Sun, cusping Taurus. Okay, I see you, Silver. Thank you for letting us know, doll. Hey, Ambrose, welcome. Ace of Cups. Yeah, the Ace of Pentacles fell. I didn't want to pick it up, but now you got Ace of Cups here. 2 new aces on the deck. This is opportunities that are going to come in. But again, you need to be ready for this. So every day that you get stronger and more assertive with your boundaries, the more likely you are to attract a situation that's better suited to you. Right? So you're not going to want the same toxic stuff. No, not anymore. You want something new, and new is coming your way, okay? All right, that was for my Taurus. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. The next reading is going to be for Virgo. I hate when my cards fall because it's like, what the hell? All right, for you guys, I'm going to use the Black Moon Astrology cards. They're calling to me. These cards are calling to me. How's everybody doing? This is Vicky. What's coming towards my life? No, I don't care about that. We're on Virgo. Playtime is after Virgo, and then we're doing Capricorn, and then we do Playtime where I answer your questions. And if you want questions answered, we expect donations. You can donate on YouTube, or you can donate on PayPal or Cash App. Okay. Let me timestamp. 21 card pickup. That's right, Michael. 21 card pickup. Virgo, 1249. Okay. You got a 3 here. There's something with the circle. There's something here about just at the right precise moment. You need to get at the right precise moment in time. You're waiting for an opening, an opportunity, and it's there. You were asking God why certain things haven't come in yet, or why there's so many delays. It's because you weren't ready. But now you're so close. You're so close. You're so close. Look at this hole. You're so close. It's like right there. This whole time it was you. It was in reverse because you just understand the mind, right? Matter, Mercury. It's you. You were your own delay. You were the reason certain things weren't coming in because you were not ready. And you kept getting upset with the divine, like, why, what? Because you weren't ready. Certain things cannot happen for you because it would be a waste. You would not have learned any lessons. It would have been painful situations. You would not have been equipped for certain things to happen. And so here you are understanding that, and now you're getting your shit together because you need to be ready for whatever this is that's coming in. It's part of fortune increase, which is 4 and 5. It's a 9, right? You need to be ready for this. Good things can come your way and will come your way, but you need to be emotionally, mentally, spiritually prepared. Are you, is the question. A lot of you guys are being honest with yourselves and realizing there's certain areas that you're still working on to get ready, but you're almost there. And the more honest you are about these areas that you need to work on or would like the divine to help you with, the faster this can go. You have 5th house. In the meantime, get stronger. Have some fun. This is the time to tap into the inner child with the 5th house, right? This also talks about Leo illumination, lighting up certain areas and then just working through them. But have fun. That's the whole point. You guys think you're missing out on certain things because certain things have not come in, or you're thinking that your life could be better, but it's like your life is great now. Your life is fantastic now. Have fun. You're growing into the person you want to be. You're and again, you're growing into the person that will bring in certain things. But have fun, because at the end of the day, it's just you and God. You can have kids, they're going to leave you. You can have a significant other. You don't know what's going to happen with that. It's you and God. Have we learned that yet? Some people are like, well, that's not fair. It's a lonely life. It is. But that's the whole point. God teaches us that when we rely, and it's not easy, but when we learn to rely on the divine's love, we don't need anything else. Have we learned that yet? Or are we still hoping that somebody out there is going to save us, rescue us, that the perfect job is going to come in and then make everything better? Or did you learn that where you're at right now is perfect because you're perfect just the way you are and you don't need anything else besides God? Right? God's guidance. That's okay, Michael. She left a message. That's okay. Sometimes we get triggered. We can't be there. Sometimes the trigger is so bad. Sometimes we need our time to figure it out. No worries. She'll come back when she's ready. You have water elements, but it's not even that. It's pointing at a certain direction. It's pointing this with the triangle is pointing this way, which is really forward, right? Through my lens, it's moving forward, because then you got Mars. What did I tell you about the circle and moving forward? You are the circle. Do you get it now, Virgo? All that hard work that you put in to be successful, all the hard work that you put in to make it in life and to be recognized and be praised and win. Did you get it? Do you get it? It's enough. Ask yourself, because if you sit there and think, well, I haven't done this, I need to do this, I need to do that to be perfect, or to this, it's an illusion. It's an illusion. And you finally, and the only way you can see that is once you tap into your heart, because it's Cancer in reverse. Again, another circle. Cancer in reverse. This is my heart card because of the green, the chakra. You need to tap into your heart and see the truth. This is all you need. You are all you need, Virgo. Is that enough to inspire you to move forward and live your life as authentically as you can, as passionately as you can? Is it enough is the question. If it's not, be honest. Thank you for being honest, and then sit with that and cry. You guys need to be honest about how you feel. If you don't think that's true, if you're struggling to believe that it's only you and God and that's all you need, then sit down and talk to God. I know I have to. And it's as painful as it is, there's a relief that comes about it, because the heart gets to be heard, and it gets to express its needs and itself and its wants. And there's nothing wrong with how you feel and you feeling an injustice because you want certain things to happen that will never happen. That's the point, though. Release the burden of knowing that certain things will never happen your way. Virgo, perfectionist, lovable. And just admit it. Give it to God. 4 of Pentacles. This talks about like holding on to what you have, because it's all it is. But this reminds me of part of fortune increase, which is here. It's you. You are the illumination. You are creation. You are everything. Why are you having a hard time believing it is the question, Virgo. Okay. 12th house. Escape. I feel like this is what it is. I think you're going to struggle. The shadow aspect of you is going to struggle because there's certain things that you have kept inside as a secret. Like there's certain burdens that you still carry to this day and you act like you were over it, or you're like whatever, like you want to deny it. But this week it's like you cannot deny what the heart wants more than anything. Even if it's things that will never happen, or even if you think it's an injustice, even if you're angry, even if you're frustrated, you cannot run from the truth. And it's going to be exposed this week, this month. And now, unfortunately, because this is always a good thing, once you realize you cannot run from how you really feel, the anger, the resentment, the bitterness, the burden, then it has to be released. So this is the best thing that's ever going to happen to you, although you're going to feel like it's the worst week of your life. But really, this is the best thing that could happen for you, because look, it gets revealed. The truth gets revealed, and then you can heal from this burden that you've been carrying around for such a long time. This could have been a burden that you've been carrying for your whole life, an injustice that you still hold on to, hoping that one day you get what you want. Why was Isabella timed out? What'd she say? Deep reading. Exactly. Biggie, someone looking fine as one today. Thank you, Biggie. Okay. Venus. The whole circle again, man. Finally. I feel like you forgot. Venus isn't even paying attention. It's like this is where you're lacking love. This area where you have the burden, you're lacking love and compassion. This week it gets revealed. You're gonna crash out. You're gonna be angry and spaz out, but that's okay. Like I said, it's only to deepen the truth. It's to clear out the pain, and then Venus can tap into this energy. And again, it's all about compassion and self-forgiveness this week, because it's gonna be a hard realization. It's realizations, illusions going away. Only the truth can come out this week, and it's going to be, again, maybe not expected, but this is what you need to move on. This is the push that you need to move the fuck on, so you can start, you can live your life and being happy, even if certain things don't come true. What are you going to do? Be angry forever? No. No, you got the rest of your life to live. And there's certain things that are going to come into you that have nothing to do with this injustice, that are actually meant for you, and you're going to be grateful for them. So why are you delaying your life when you could live for yourself and then have great things come in? Because you're holding on to something from the past it's just a burden. Once you start looking at life that way, you're going to start letting go of what's not for you, so that you can attract what is. Because again, there's certain things, blessings, amazing, beautiful abundance that is coming in. But it can't come in if you're still holding on to the past. Plain and simple. Maybe I am talking to you. This is God speaking through me, so talk to God about it. All right, anything else? I feel like this reading is very powerful. Like I feel like this really went somewhere. This is what I'm saying. You guys forgot. There's certain things that are meant for you, specifically for you, that have nothing to do with the shit that you want. That isn't even good for you. The reason it's not for you is because it's probably toxic. And let's get deeper, because I know some of people can't even be here because of the triggering. Let's get real. If this has to do with your family not approving of you or loving you in the way that you need to, it's because they're toxic and they're not for you. This is your friends that you've been dying for them to approve of you, and they don't. It's because they're not for you. If this is for a man or a woman that you desperately think you guys are meant to be, and it just never seems to happen, it's never enough, it's because it's not for you. If it's an injustice and you're waiting for the courts to come and grant you the liberty that you've been needing so that you can finally move on, and it doesn't happen, that's the point. It wasn't for you. And I know it hurts and it sucks because you're like, well, it's personal. Yeah, it is. That's the point. It is personal and it's going to hit you real hard. It hits too close to home, but that's the point. God knows why it wasn't for you. There is better for you. You're still going to live. If a court case does not go your way, you will be fine. You're still going to survive. Unless if you're going to jail, I mean, damn. Maybe there's something there for you, right? We don't know. This is between you and God. Happy birthday, Molly. All right. That was for my Virgos. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I feel the divine really tapping into me right now. It's not even funny. The divine is tapping into me like crazy. It hurts. All right. Next reading. Cappy. 2614. 2614. Hi, Valhalla. Welcome. Welcome to my channel. Okay. Cappy, Cappy, Cappy. I want to use this King of Swords. I'm going to use this King of Swords. Something's telling me to use it. All right, Capricorn. I'm going to use 3 cards, okay? This is really, really good. This reading is very powerful. Oh, wait, timestamp. I'll be back on soon. Okay, well, take care, Molly. Bye. Okay. You have Uranus, right? You have Uranus. 9. This is weird. With 13, this is lucky. You remember how they used to say number 13, the superstitious 13 is an unlucky number? Then you have death. This reminds me of like somebody who is a Freemason or the cult of Rosicrucians. I don't know why I want to say that. I wasn't even expecting that. A Rosicrucian, death, superstitions, the occult, witchcraft with the red. Sacrifices. There you go. Sacrifices. Now, if that's in the past, right? But let's go to a more modern version of it. How have you shown sacrifice to self in order for you to get what you believed you deserve or you believe is for you? How much have you sacrificed day in, day out? Versions of self that should have been alive and well, but were not. You literally sacrifice these versions of self, certain attributes, any characteristics, anything to do with your conscious or moral standards. What have you sacrificed in that area to keep certain parts of you alive? Queen Cup talked about this. Balmy Spirit talks about this all the time. If it's of God, it does not require you to sacrifice anything that's when it comes to morality or consciousness, right? Now, this is up for debate, right? I'm not the most moral person. I'm not the most conscious person, but there's something here about how you've been sacrificing versions of self that are very important characteristics or qualities within you that you admire. These are God-given qualities that you have since birth, that you're good at, that you have, that are part of who you are. They shape you and it's who you are. You sacrifice those versions of self for something here in the material. What are they? I feel like somebody sold their soul, because that's really what it is. It's selling your soul if you're sacrificing again and again and again and again, to the point where you're lost. Somebody got lost in the whole situation of sacrificing for certain needs in the material realm, or in this world. You've sacrificed virtues, values for something here in the now. And now it's like you've gone so far down the path, you don't know how to get back. You don't know how to get back, you're lost. So it's like now you're trying to figure it out. You're moving forward, but you don't even know where you're going because you're so lost. It's like, and this is when sometimes you can't even hear the conscious is you can't even hear it. Somebody's literally lost in like the world that they wanted to be in. How do you get out of it? That's the question, right? Somebody wants solutions here. They don't want to. They know what they're dealing with. They want the solution. Get out. Somebody's desperate to get out. So if you sold your soul for money, for women, men, luxuries, opportunities, advancements, to be part of a group, if you sold your soul time and time again and sacrificed certain parts of self, certain virtues, you want it back. You want your whole life back. You want yourself back. All of it. You understand that when it comes to the spiritual, God gave you these certain qualities to have that were not yours to really, they are yours, but it's not something you should easily give away, or it's not to be taken lightly. And I feel like you thought you could. Here's the thing. This is how you get, people do this all the time. It's just one little thing, one little compromise, right? And you get what you want. And then you go down the step, this certain, right? Like this certain lifestyle or path. And then you do it again. And again, the lights flicker. And again, and again, and again. And then one day you wake up and you don't know what the fuck happened. You don't even know who, you will look in a mirror and not even recognize yourself anymore. Deep. Exactly. And look. You want out. This person, this animal's coming out of the ground. There's a person on the ground, right? It almost seems like you were lifeless here in this situation, or there was no spirit, you went out. You're tired of being, I don't know, it almost seems like you were being controlled at this point. This could be an addiction, right? This could be an addiction. It could be anything. You go in thinking, hey, just one time, no problem, and you're so far in you can't get out. And now you want out. And the only way you can get out is if you talk to God. That's what happens. We have to go back to where we started. The only way we can come back. Mercury retrograde, reinvention. What did I just say about getting certain virtues back that you gave away easily and for free in order to maintain something in the material realm, which could be addiction, it could be luxuries, it could be whatever. Here you are trying to get it back. You don't even recognize yourself anymore. You've gotten to a place where this is not cool anymore. You need help. And the best part about it is that you're strong enough to see it, because most people will get lost in there and they just don't know what to do, so they give up and keep doing the same thing over and over again. You realize this isn't for you. You want everything back that you gave away. So here you are, watching yourself just kind of giving yourself away and realizing it's not what you want anymore. It's not fun anymore. It doesn't bring the same thrills as it once did. It's just not for you. That's growth on a spiritual level. Then you're wondering why you're confused and don't understand what the hell's going on. This is what's going on. But I'm getting that whoever you are, yeah, you're lost because you don't know who you are anymore, but I'm getting you understand what you did, which is why you're desperately trying to get it back. Well, this is the time to commune with the divine. The divine will help you. They'll show you exactly what you need to do to get it back. Devil energy. Cappies. You bargain with the devil, and you think the devil's the only one that can get you out of it. See, the devil already knows you gave away so much of yourself for this, whatever this is. It just knows at this point that they could easily bring you back to, like, you can easily go back to this, because this is what you're used to. So the devil knows that, so it's easily trying to tempt you again with the same things that you were easily giving away for, right? So this is money, addictions, people, groups, establishments, recognition, fame, whatever it is that this is. it's coming back. And it's going to hit harder on you because it knows it has you. Here you are desperately trying to free yourself, though. With the Nine of Cups, you're desperately trying to free yourself. So what are you going to do? Both energies are here, but you got to talk to God on this one. I feel like you want this so bad, but it's so hard because you're so used to this lifestyle. You're so used to whatever this, selling yourself for this. You're so used to this. So it's like, how do you go from this to this? This is a very powerful energy. This is very powerful. See, at first when it starts, it's tempting and you're like, okay, it's just one little thing, one little compromise. It's little, it starts little, but then it turns into a whole thing. And now this energy is all you see and feel and you can't get out of it. But you want to, and here you are struggling, but you know you can. Just listen to God. This is going to require resistance from certain addictions, situations, places, notoriety. You could have done it for notoriety. Sorry. You could have done it for that. And here you are understanding it's not worth it. Maybe it was at one point, but not anymore. Two of Pentacles. Yeah. It's all about healing this season, Capricorn. You're about to heal a version of you, find a version of you out there. Just where you left these versions of you, you're asking for them back. You're going to go and find these versions of self, connect with these versions of self and get them back because they're yours. You just haven't tended to them. You haven't paid attention to these virtues, qualities, characteristics, consciousness. You haven't tapped into this in a very long time and you're about to. It's going to bring in a type of healing that you can't. There's nothing in this world that is worth more than what you already have, which is your soul. The devil knows that. Why do you think the devil works day in, day out to get you to sell your soul? Because that's the most powerful thing you have. And a lot of people sell their souls because they don't understand that. They don't understand how important their soul, their consciousness is, their virtue is. They don't understand it, which is why they give it away. Only to realize that that was the only thing they needed, but they gave it away for money, power, prestige. They gave it away for people. Only to come up short because these are temporary. They don't give you anything. It's nothing. It's an illusion. So then you realize that the only thing that matters is your soul and all that comes with it, and you're desperately trying to get that back. But the devil doesn't play fair. It's going to come tempt you because it knows you can buy you again. Don't feel bad, okay? That I'm telling you this. We all do this. Every single one of us does this, okay? You just came onto the channel that's going to tell you what it is. All right, what was the other part? There was something else I wanted to say. Oh, yeah, we were talking about this week. There's a lot of readers that were talking about this week, and I didn't really understand, but there's a lot in the collective when it comes to getting certain parts of self back that you gave away so easily. We gave away so easily. It's an illusion. You saw this cup and it offered you the world. The devil offered you the world and you took it at the time. But see, God offered you a cup too. God offers you this cup every single day. It just doesn't look as pretty as this. It doesn't look as gorgeous as this. It isn't as big as this. It isn't as fancy as this. It isn't as private. It just isn't that pretty. This is a high. This is like a luxury. This is pleasure. This is everything magnified. So pretty, right? But it's an illusion. Because God offers you a regular, simple communion, a regular cup to be in communion with Spirit. But this one doesn't look as pretty. This one isn't as fancy or as pretty or as, it just isn't as much as like, as this is. But ultimately, this is what really is. This is the power. This is power. Because it's yours. You just haven't deepened this relationship, right? This communion with God. You haven't deepened it as much as you've deepened it with the devil, with the pleasures of the world. And now you're trying to get this back and realizing that this is all you need. There's so much here you just missed out because it doesn't look as pretty. Why do you think people go for the fancy cars, the fancy house, the fancy this, the American dream? They go for all of that. But it's an illusion. They sell themselves. They sell their souls to go after careers that bring them so much money, and they fucking hate what they do. Do you see what I'm saying? All you needed was this. And you forgot. You overlooked it. And now you realize that this is so important. You're going to go after it. The opportunity is there every single day. Every day. Hey, Roberts. Welcome. Yes, it is. Which part, Roberts? I said a lot. Which parts? Empress keeps wanting to come out. There you go. Somebody's in shock that it took them this long to realize that everything they've ever wanted was within them. Once they choose themselves or to be in communion with God, someone finally sees it. And the minute you realize it, you're going to go after your partnership with God, strengthening your communion or partnership with God. It all leads back to that. That's why I do these readings. This is what it's about. Even when I don't feel the alignment, even when I feel separation, this is what always leads to. And I get triggered in these readings too, all the time. But it's what I do. It's who I am. The lights flickered. That was confirmation. All right. That was for my Capricorn. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Okay, now we're moving on to Playtime. If anybody has any questions, they can drop them down in the chat. Go ahead. That's if they weren't too scared, because it happens, to sit through the reading. Playtime, 4237. Thank you, White Runs. Playtime, that's right. Oh no. Okay, Pariana. Take care, Cuzzo. Take care. Playtime, that's right. Does anyone have a question? Or we could just chill out for a second and talk. How's everybody doing? How is everyone doing? Hey, you're back. Welcome, welcome. Pew, pew, pew. The readings were real spot on, weren't they? I feel like they always trigger, but damn. Like, it's funny because sometimes I wonder, is it too much? Is it too much? And then God's like, no, this needs to be said. This needs to be said. And I know, I feel like sometimes it cuts into my money, but at the end of the day, or my viewers, but at the end of the day, it's like, it's the truth. It's the truth and it needs to be said. I know, it sucks, but yeah. I don't want to compromise the truth for money or for likes or for viewerships. I don't want to do that. Even though I really want to half of the time and just say, fuck this. I'm going to tell y'all that your love of your life is going to come in 2 days and you're going to win the lottery, which ain't going to happen. But hey, people do it all the time. Then they get mad at the readers and say, I want my money back. You told me a lie. Yeah, because you believe that stupid ass lie. We watch because of the honesty. Thank you, thank you, Cuzzo. Thank you. It means the world to me, Cuzzo. Shout out to Periana. She gets it. But the lips of flattery. Exactly my point. But sometimes I'll be like, you know what? I should just fucking lie to y'all and tell you what the fuck you want to hear. Y'all gonna win the lottery tomorrow. Your ex is gonna call you back. But donate $30 and I'll tell you what time he's gonna call you so you can, you know, be available. He's gonna ask you on a date and he's gonna ask you a couple of questions, but you know, donate $30 and I'll tell you. Hey Taro, welcome. Tandy, sorry. The Bible says it's the spirit of adultery. Is it? My ex, he was a water mouse. I don't know why. I've been thinking of these things. It happens, man. These exes, man. Why are you smiling? Woman who knows they good looking is not impressed, but those comments. I get it all the time. Too bad that he's in here. I would have fun. The old situation. Just saying I had to school. Who'd you have to school? I missed out. I missed out on that. Who'd you school? I missed it. Ha ha ha. The cookie. Oh my god, I used to eat the Goya cookies. I was gonna pull out some Ritz right now, but I was like, let me stop. I'm not even live like I used to be. We used to go through the 12 sign. Remember, we used to go through the 12 sign forecast. It used to take me like 3.5 hours to get through it. So I had to eat something because my energy would be so depleted by that time. We would take like a little Goya break and eat snacks with my coffee just to get through and get by. I was always starving halfway through the readings. 3.5 hours is a long time to channel. I don't even know how I did it. I had more time to do that. Right now I don't. Not the cookies. How have you been? Hey Savage, welcome. Why'd you delete Savage, Michael? Michael, why did you take Savage out? Why'd you take Savage out? Michael, please. What is going on? What is going on? I'm sorry, no personal questions. No, the cookies, no personal questions. I'm sorry. What did he ask? He just said, how have I been? He just asked, how have I been? No, Savage, I'm sorry. That was an accident. He accidentally timed you out. I am so sorry about that. Yeah, bro, I'm gonna have to take you out of moderator, bro, if you do that again. Like, I just cannot. I cannot, bro. I just cannot. Like, because you keep doing that. You cannot do that. You've done that like 5 times already. I cannot have you doing that, okay? Thank you. I never saw you. You can't be deleting people who ask how Jocelyn is doing. You never saw me. What are you talking about? I'm so sorry, y'all. I don't know what's... Yeah, we just can't... We can't do that, bro. We can't do that. They're under examined. Like, no, bro. Like the point of moderators is to, like, if someone's saying something disrespectful, you can delete them. You don't have to. But we want to be fair to the reader, the viewers. Like, you can't just delete people just because you feel like it. That just doesn't make sense. Who's Savage? Just he's one of he used to come see the channel when I was doing the 3.5 hour readings from Aries all the way until I don't even know. Okay, there's people here that have been here before you guys, so we gotta have respect for people. Okay. Are you reading collective right now, Tandy? We already finished, Tandy. We're on to Playtime, so we're answering questions. I remember Notification and Kevin. Oh my god, they were definitely a lot. It was fun. Those days were really fun. They were really fun. It's just because this is all I did, so I loved it. It was so much fun. We used to spend hours doing this, and then now it's like I don't even get 2 hours here because I'm just tired, you know? Everything's different. Everything changed. I think it's me, maybe. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. Much love, y'all. I got you. Bye, Valhalla. Take care. Is my dad trying to get my attention in my house? Oh, that's a good question, Tandy. Let me answer that for you. I like your mug. Thank you, Savage. Emperor. Does your dad always give you a face of disappointment? Like he's disappointed in you or everything that you do? Or is somebody upset because they cannot meet or fulfill somebody's standards? Almost seems like it's the same. Look at the disappointment in somebody's eyes. The disappointment in somebody's heart because they can't stand to look at this person's disappointment or whatever this is. They always feel like you can never meet somebody's expectations, Tandy. Emperor is a father figure, it's authority figure, leader. You're not even facing this person. You can't even look at this person's disappointments or expectations. It's like it's too much. You didn't meet this person's expectations, or you made somebody upset, or this person's always upset by you. Ten of Swords is you just watch. You watch and you don't say anything. It almost seems like you can't even speak up for yourself or say how you feel because it's going to cause an issue. But you not speaking up and speaking your truth and showing who you are, that's killing you in the inside. You did at times. Bye. Take care. Right. So he wants you to marry a rich person. He wants you to be successful like your sisters. He wants you to do this, that, and the third. But not once did I hear you say what you want. You see where the problem is here, Tandy? What do you want in all of this? It's your life, not your dad's. It did kill me. I married for love. And are you happy that you made that decision, that you married for love? Even if it didn't work out, are you happy with the decision that you made? You don't have to answer that. Only you know. But my point is, it's there. My dad died 5 years ago. Well, I guess this is why his eyes are closed. Do you blame yourself? I don't know. It looks like you do. You carry burden after burden after burden. You blame yourself. And for what? Are you happy is the question. So, there you go. Be happy then. You made the right choice. 19 years, congratulations. I hope to find that. And if you think your dad would not have been happy, he is. He's on the other side protecting you and guiding you now. You won. As far as I'm concerned, you won. Good. And don't. Never. Never do. Alright. Does anyone else have a question? Made the right choice. There you go, Tandy. So what's this thing with your dad then? There's something here with your dad. And needing his approval. Even in the afterlife. Maybe there's something in there that you need to go into and look within. And maybe there's a realization there that you're going to realize that you're still holding on to something there. Hey, I only tell you things to help advance you and guide you where you need to go or where you could go. The energy's there, free will. I forgot your Discord name, Jocelyn. I'm sorry I've not been able to come to stream to talk to you. Oh no, I took you out of Discord. Remember? I blocked you from Discord. Did you forget? I know I made the right decision. Okay. I honestly forgot. Yeah. I'm never even on Discord, so it doesn't even matter. Alright, y'all. I think I'm gonna call it. If there's no more questions, I'm tired. I'm gonna go to bed. I had a long day. I love you guys so much. Forgot. Yep. Any final questions before I wrap up? Anyone? Don't forget to donate if you can or want to. Do you know how to use StreamYard? Have a good day, Savage. How to use StreamYard? No, I don't. I don't use any stream stuff. I don't even know what StreamYard is. I've never heard of it until now. Okay. Alright, yeah, I love you guys. Take good care of yourselves. People, join your lives on here. Oh, really? How do I get StreamYard then? Does it come in my membership? I don't know. I've never heard of it. I never had that option, StreamYard. I'm gonna Google it and see what's up. Yeah, I'll look it up. All right, y'all, take care. I love you so much. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.